Watching the show yesterday, did you really think that you were going to stay out west? And I guess were you kind of surprised that they put you in Boise?
Yeah, we were kind of surprised as a team. We were surprised to be in Idaho, but at the same time, it's just basketball at the end of the day.
Is this kind of like just another hurdle for you guys? You guys have had a lot this year. Is this, I guess, more motivation that committee's really trying to make this hard for you guys?
Not really. I think that the teams that we can possibly face, we were probably going to face them either way. So to see them, I mean, it's just basketball. They made the NCAA tournament for a reason, so it's just basketball.
Does it make any difference, Boise versus San Diego? I mean, I'm guessing if you went to San Diego, you'd have more of your fans there, where Boise may be a little bit more like going to Pullman or something.
Yeah, I think that we have great fans, so they're probably going to travel no matter where we go. So we have the best fans in the country, so, I mean, it shouldn't matter where we go. At the same time, we probably would have had more of a home court advantage if we were in San Diego, and it's a difference between an hour flight and like a 3-hour flight. So that's the difference, but it's okay. Yeah.
How do you think you played the last few games?
Last few games?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I've just been taking what the defense has given me, just playing my heart out and just doing whatever it takes to win.
Aggressive like
Yeah.
Growing up on the East Coast, I know you always hear people from the West Coast talk about the East Coast bias and this and that. Now that you're playing on the West Coast and you see that UCLA, Arizona State were the last four in, USC didn't make it, do you feel like there's not enough respect out there for the Pac-12, which including yourself, because you guys could have been a higher seed and could have ended up in San Diego in the whole 9 yards?
Yeah, I think Pac-12 is a great conference. We have great players, a lot of talent, and there were some teams that made it in the tournament that everyone's just like why, and there's teams that didn't make it. But at the same time, there's stuff that we can't control. We just try to control what we can control.
But do you feel like you don't respect the Pac-12 enough?
I mean, we have 3 teams in the Pac. We could have easily had none. So we have some teams in the Pac. That's better than nothing.
Do you think, just with SC, you've seen them twice now, a couple in the last month. I mean, did they strike you as a tournament team?
USC?
Yeah, you think they're good enough?
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's a lot of teams in the Pac that could have easily made it. We're fortunate to have 3 teams in the Pac that made the tournament. But I mean, at the end of the day, like I said, we control what we control.
At what point, Molly, did you become 100%?
100%?
Yeah, at what point? Mid-February, early February? I'm just kind of going with my story that you're okay.
I mean, once they cleared me, when they cleared me to play, I felt 100%.
Hey man, Greg Moore, Arizona Republic, good to meet you. What'd you do to that guy on USC? What was that about?
Hey, I mean, I was just trying to play hard and finish strong. I didn't really see him until late. And then at that point, as soon as I caught the ball, I already had in my mind I was gonna cock it back and finish strong. And then I think he jumped kind of late, and then he still tried to block the shot. And then the rest is history.
Have your teammates giving you a hard time about going viral like that?
Huh?
It's going viral.
Oh,
Have your teammates been giving you a hard time?
They just been sending stuff in the group chat every couple of hours.
They dumped on you with a trash can, nothing like that?
No, they just I think there's a famous guy. I don't know if you guys ever heard of Famous Los and all those guys.
Yeah.
He made his own video to it, and all that stuff is cool. But I'm just happy that we got the win.
It looked like you had your legs were wrapped around his neck. Did you even notice that? And what do you do to avoid? Seriously, what do you do to avoid a foul in that situation?
What happened was when he jumped, he grabbed my left hand. And then so I had to hang on the rim with my right hand, and then so I was hanging on the rim, and then he fell on my leg, and then I landed on his ankle, but I was screaming at the same time, so I didn't really see where I was landing. And then as soon as I opened my eyes, he was under me, so I just hopped over him, but it wasn't on purpose or anything like that.
As somebody that has probably a 6-inch vertical leap, I'm obviously never gonna be able to dunk like that. What is that like? What's running through your head when you throw it down a dunk like that and you're soaring over guys that are 4 or 5 or 6 inches taller than you?
It was just it was a wild moment, but at the same time, I can't say I haven't done it before. So I've caught a couple bodies, but I think that that was definitely probably one of my better ones because of the fact that it was a bigger game, a championship game, and I think it was a momentum changer.
So it's tough, right? Like, there's a lot of attention on you guys for a lot of the wrong reasons, right? But so how do you make sure that you're making sure that you're having a good time and enjoying the experience and playing your best? How do you manage that?
Just understanding the bigger picture. We all want the same thing. We understand that with team success comes individual success, and just we try to have fun, because when you're having fun, everything is going right for the team, and we look better on the court.
Who keeps you guys loose in the locker room?
Everyone, everyone's full of joy, and they have great personalities. We always crack jokes. We're a together team.
Is there any concern or hassle to deal with? I mean, as you guys go forward, all the questions, we've asked you about stuff, but like DeAndre, for example, in Vegas, DeAndre's getting asked about the ESPN report. Coach Miller's getting heckled from Colorado fans, et cetera. I mean, is that anything? Can you shut it out? What does that feel like? Again, because I'm expecting maybe in Boise you'll see a little bit of that or hear a little bit of that.
I mean, I don't think anyone on our team or coaching staff is worried about that stuff off the court as much as when we're on the court. So at the same time, when we hear those things, we try to answer it to what we can. But at the same time, we understand that we're here for basketball, and we came just for basketball. And since Spain, we knew that we had one goal, and that was to win championships, and that's what we're trying to do.
DeAndre really kind of showed his personality to us, because we haven't really talked to him much or throughout the course of the year, and then this week, open locker room availability, he kind of really showed his personality. I guess, what's it like having a guy like that on your team, and what's kind of your favorite DeAndre Ayton story that you can share?
DeAndre he's full of personality, he's full of joy. He's always happy. That's the thing. A guy like that, everything that's been going on with him, all the adversity, all that stuff, you could easily shut down and go self. With him, I think all that stuff brought us closer together. As far as like a story, I don't really know a story that I could that I know off the top of my head that I could say. There's just so many. But I mean, DeAndre, whoever gets him, they're just gonna get a heck of a guy.
Do you feel like the way the formatting is for postseason with Pac-12 and NCAA, that it's enhanced your overall experience? Because obviously here in Tucson, you're only behind a mic at a press conference, so to say, except for media day. But by having to sit down and answer those questions one-on-one, sometimes in the locker room, do you feel like it's kind of a different experience for you that you're able to treasure more with this whole NCAA and postseason experience?
It's definitely fun. I enjoy talking to you guys. You guys are great people. So
I mean, do you wish that you had that opportunity during the regular season?
I control what we can control. I don't really know. I just go control what we can control.
How will the last year's experience help you guys, you and the guys who've been back and who've been in the dance already?
Yeah, I mean, it's different because of the fact that we're on the south seed, so we're not really like home. So I don't know what to expect. We don't know what to expect. But I think I would like to say we're like the underdogs right now. We have a lot to play for. We have a lot. We're playing against great teams potentially, and we're just gonna have to give it our all.
Raleigh, DeAndre said that his first game in the Pac-12 tournament, he had some butterflies. But have you talked to him a little bit, or anybody about now he's in the NCAA tournament and all the eyes are on you guys?
Whether he plays like what we see in the last two games, or whether we see the first game of the tournament, he's just gonna. I know he's gonna try his hardest, and that's all that matters. I think that a big thing for him is just to get an easy shot going early, and that'll get his confidence up.
Talking about his personality before, but he said something the other day that he actually gets some moves from playing video games. He'll see a move in the game and translate it. Is that possible? And do you do that too?
I mean. You remember I told you guys I learned how to shoot from YouTube. So I used to YouTube search how to shoot the basketball the right way, and then watch a video and then try to mimic it. But with DeAndre, that is true. I remember one time in Bahamas. Here's a story for DeAndre. One time in the Bahamas, I showed him the spin move because people would try to cut him off and he wouldn't change direction. So I taught him the spin move literally before the game, and then he did the move in the game, and he was like, "Yo, thank you." And then from then he started doing the spin move every game, and then he's just killing people with it.
Does his game? I mean, and yours too. Certainly the dunk and some things you've done, but does his game strike you as literally, video game like, in the sense that he can just go crazy like he did in the last couple of games?
I mean, he's shown everything. I don't know what else he can do. He needs to start coming off pick and rolls. Who knows? He's doing everything. So I mean, I guess you could say it's like a video game.
How tough is it to prepare in really 3 days for a team that you have no common opponents with in Buffalo? I mean, you guys have played Texas A&M, and that's about it. How tough is that in such a short turnaround time, like 72 hours?
Yeah, starting with Buffalo, we don't really know too much about them right now. But, in these next few days, we're going to get the scouting report and learn more about them. And then we're just going to take it game by game.
What's Coach Romar got the job at Pepperdine? What would you say he's been like to you this season, or anything strike you about what he brings to you guys, or personality-wise, or on the court, or anything?
Yeah, he's a great guy. Him going through what I'm trying to go through and what I'm going through is special because he speaks with experience. And, he's been through a lot. Obviously, he coached a lot of pros. And, that's where I want to get to. Where I want to get to one day. And, I'm just happy for him. I'm happy that he got the job.
Was there anything particular, like any advice you've taken to heart that's really made a difference with any part of your game or just your approach or anything like that you can remember him helping?
I mean, just run harder, play faster, and just play with no conscience.
Anything else, Raleigh?
Thank you.
Thanks, Ron.
Good luck, Raleigh. Thanks.
Yes, sir.
Good to meet you.
Thank you, Rob.